Hello everyone, welcome back to Amin Maths Club. Today we have a nice Olympiad question, that is 4 to the power x squared, which is equal to x to the power 128. So now we need to find the value of x here. So first of all, we are going to write our first step here, that 4 to the power x squared is equal to x to the power. This 128 can also be written as 128 is equal to 2 times 1, that is 64. So 2 times 64 is equal to 128. So we just write here x time, here x to the power 2 times 64, x to the power 2 times 64. So now here we have 4 to the power x squared, that is equal to x squared whole to the power 64, because we know that according to this exponential property, that if we have a to the power m times n, then it will be equal to a to the power m whole to the power n. So now our next step is here, if we just suppose that this x squared is equal to, let x squared is equal to a. So it is our equation 1. Now substituting this value in the step, so we get 4 to the power x squared is equal to a, then 4 to the power a is equal to a to the power 64. So now we have to solve this. Now first of all, we just multiply 1 over 64 as a power on both hand sides, so we get a to the 4 to the power a times whole to the power 164, and here our right hand side will be a to the power 64 whole to the power 161 over 64. So we just multiply 1 over 64 as in power on both hand side. Now here we have that a to the power 4 to the power a over 64, that is equal to, here 64 can be cancelled out, so we get a to the power 1, a to the power 1. Now here we can also write this a to the power 1 to our left hand side, so it will be a to the power 1, that is equal to 4 to the power a over 64. Now if we multiply 1 over a on both hand side as in power, so we get, here we have a to the power 1 times 1 over a, and 4 to the power, that is a over 64 multiplied by 1 over a. So now cancelling this a with a, we have a to the power 1 over a, that is equal to 4 to the power 1 over 64. So now our next step is a to the power 1 over a, and here if we just multiply and divide by 2, so dividing and multiply by 2, and there we have 1 over 64. We have just multiply and divide on our just right hand side as in power, so that is a to the power 1 over a is equal to, here we can also write this one 4 squared whole to the power, that is 1 over 2 times 64. So 1 over 2 times 64 is equal to 128. So this will be a to the power 1 over a, that is equal to, here 4 to the power 2 whole to the power 1 over 64 times 2 is 128. So now our next step is here a to the power 1 over a, that is equal to 4 squared. So 4 squared is 16 whole to the power 120, 1 over 128. So now our next step will be here a to the power 1 over a, that is equal to, we are going to again multiply and divide 2 as in power on our right hand side, so it will be 1 over 128. Now a to the power 1 over a, that is equal to, if we write this 116 squared whole to the power 1 over 2 times 128. So now our next step is a to the power 1 over a 16 squared whole to the power 1 over 2 times 128, that is equal to 256. Now a to the power 1 over a is equal to 16 square is equal to 256 whole to the power 1 over 256. Now if we compare base and exponent on both hand side, then we get here, we have that a is equal to 256. A is equal to 256. Now we have to just recall our equation 1. So just recall equation number 1, that we have x squared is equal to a. X squared is equal to a. But here the value of a is 256. It will be x squared is equal to 256. Now if we take square root on both hand side, so taking square root on both sides, cancelling square with square root, we have x is equal to 256 is equal to plus minus square root of 256 is 16. So plus minus 16, it is our value of x that we have find out for this problem. So now we have to verify our result here. So for this purpose we just recall our problem. First of all, our problem is 4 to the power x squared, that is equal to x to the power 128. So if we put here when value of x is equal to 16, and we also put when x is equal to minus 16. So for both values of x, we just verify our result here. Now in first case, if we put 16, so we get 4 to the power 16 squared, that is equal to x is 16 whole to the power 128. So now here 4 to the power 16 squared is equal to 256, that is equal to, here this 16 can also be written as 4 squared times 128. So 4 to the power 256 is equal to, that when we multiply 2 times 128 we get 256. So on both hand side we see that our left hand side is equal to 4 to the power 256, that is equal to 4 to the power 256. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. We just prove that this value of x is true for this problem. So now if we put x is equal to minus 16, then it will be 4 to the power minus 16 whole squared, that is equal to minus 16 whole to the power 128. So now here it is actually minus 16 whole square means 2 is even number here, then we get power of 16 is positive. So we have 4 to the power 16 squared, that is 16 minus 16 times minus 16, we have, that is 16, we just write minus times minus is plus here, so 16 times 16, and here we see that it is even number, so value of this 16 will be positive, then we get 16 to the power 128. Now 4 to the power 16 times 16 is equal to 256, and on our right hand side it will be 4 squared times 128. So our left hand side will be 4 to the power 256, and here we get 2 times 128, sorry, here 128, so 4 to the power 256. So both sides are equal, hence we prove that this value of x is also true for this problem. So our final answer is here, that is x is equal to plus minus 16. X is equal to plus minus 16. It is our final answer. Now we just check our entire solution here one by one. So all these steps are there. So that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for more interesting contents. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.